but it ruined it for that. And we should be all Gucci, man. Alright. We getting right to it, y'all. Without further ado, it's playtime. Welcome back to my season. Episode 5. Yeah. Shoutouts to y'all watching out there. The vibes. I don't even know why they're talking about McDaniels, man. You gotta put in more work. Last time I checked, it's still bro squad.
But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Look at the
whatever you call it, Ant Squad or Ant
Anthony
Friends.
Davis is out there with Sarr.
That's no bueno.
Then there's Johnson. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3. Here's DiVincenzo. After the basket by Washington. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert.
Oh, yeah. The bald-headed gremlin. Hey, yo. That was very uncalled.
And here's Young. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific. Scoring just around 20 points a game.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
That one's good
then
for
he
2.
pulls up,
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Coulibaly.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to,
Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Davis with a screen on
see what they on. They trying to put in the work
Young
early.
can't hit.
And he almost made the
my boy
regret
go
defending
crazy.
him so loosely.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Wizards stacking
I'm
talented
sorry.
young players
I'm
and
so
draft
sorry.
assets.
That was my
Not
bad.
only that,
Should've
they'll have
passed
a
it.
ton of cap space next
Should've passed
season,
it.
which they will likely not use to sign a star
Sometimes
free
you just
agent,
gotta make
but
that
rather
extra
absorb
pass.
contracts in exchange
Like this.
for, you guessed it, more
See
draft
that?
picks. This offense is continuing to think long-term, guys.
The extra
Priority
pass.
straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
Pass to Young. Here's the floater. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can't let them just do that to you all night, Vincenzo. You gotta fight back.
Taking advantage.
Oh,
Gobert
come
finds
on,
McDaniels.
man.
He buries it from 3.
Let's go.
And it's all knotted up.
Fight back,
Look,
y'all.
when McDaniels can hit the 3,
Oh, that's what I'm
really
talking
helps
about.
their spacing.
Here's Edwards. Rebound, Trae Young.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the
You're supposed to
bench
dunk
for a
his
little
ass.
bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Now here's Sarr.
They gonna put him on the
Checking his
bench for
stats,
that?
He's scoring around 9.5
Yeah.
points per game. Fast break, Minnesota.
Make up for
from
it.
outside the arc. And Edwards the
Make
bucket
up for
on the
it.
assist from Randall. Edwards got his 2nd basket on the night.
I just
Gonna get those
love
fast
the
breaks.
ball
Them fast breaks gonna hurt.
A moment to hear from Allie
Fast breaks
LaForce.
gonna hurt.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Brian?
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And Minnesota with possession here. Following the 3-pointer by
Let's go.
Washington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll
Get
head to
off
the
me,
line to
son.
shoot
Get
2.
off me.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards
your
is his
hands to
drive.
yourself, brother.
This is a guy that wants
Keep
to
your
be
hands to
an
yourself.
all-time great when it's all said and done.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Here's Vukcevic
Highlander.
Pass to
It's
Young.
Highlander
to
squad.
the inside. Vukcevic, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move.
Good
Like,
energy, Nas.
where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the
that was
floor
whack
for everyone else on his
What are you
team.
doing? You already acting like you tired.
That's
You
a
ain't even did
guaranteed
shit.
highlight, BA.
Check out the
like
bench.
that.
They flew out of their seats after that. Got it. Makes it 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Young. Reed with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede.
Get the foul on that.
Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Carrington. Now here's George. Anderson covers. Outside Carrington. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Well, what a find right there by Young.
Don't trip,
Keeping his head on
let
a
him take the
swivel
lead.
and spotting
Hell
the
no.
perimeter shooter.
We out of here.
Edwards. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play.
He was supposed to pop that 3, man. But it's all future.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want.
Oh my God!
Randall at power forward with Reed at center.
Why is Clark even out
there with Ayo Dosunmu
instead of McDaniel
in at the small forward position? That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Okay,
this team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Wizards trail by 4.
I ain't gonna lie, coach might be
Pass
tripping.
to Davis.
McDaniels don't be out there long enough. I know he don't be balling like that,
but heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Ooh, you got to give him a chance to ball, just like Randall.
They're playing with a lot
Just like Randall, giving him a chance to ball right now.
Keep it going.
Now Davis. Here in the second quarter,
Let's go.
a little over a minute
He's a
of
presence
play.
down
The
there.
layup off target. Lets it fly from 18. And again,
Oh, Highlander.
Minnesota converting.
Yeah.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Sometimes you got to learn how to work the mid-range.
Russell against Highland. Russell to pass to Davis. Nice D.
Oh, he's a presence down there,
Minnesota
man.
leading by 8. Here's Dosunmu. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
You're supposed to pass that shit for real.
Pass to George. Washington moving the ball around. And he floats it in for the easy
How was Randall tired already, bro?
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Put him out there, man. I don't know why bro is out there and not McDaniel.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Ingles comes in for Randall. And McDaniels is subbed in for Clark. And a change for the Wizards. Young's checked in.
Why is Gobert the bald-headed goblin?
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5.
So I'm just co-coaching with the coach.
Drops in.
Oh, Highlander.
Highland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Okay.
That's on the defense, giving him
So
a decent look.
Highlander is his court when he outside. When he outside, he like, look, man. I gets it done.
Carrington.
I holds it down until Ant gets back. That's what I do.
There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Hold it down until Ant.
His confidence
That's what I do, man.
but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And see, and that's why McDaniels
Wizards
be on the
trail
bench
by 9.
looking crazy. I see the vision, but you got to let him play at times like these.
Deflects the pass.
There you go.
And as it goes out of bounds,
Come on, bald-headed
Washington
goblin. You're
able to
supposed to
keep
get that.
possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Koulibaly. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Let's go, bald-headed goblin.
They're on a 10-2 run here. Lets it go from the wing.
That's my
No
fault.
good there.
That's my fault. I'm not mad at that.
Washington's gone
I
0 for
made a
2
bad
from outside
play.
in the second quarter.
I made a bad play. It happens, man. I just want to
Island
see
against
McDaniels do his thing.
Yep, that one's good. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but,
pause.
you know, and you also want that vertical spacing, too,
And
where you have a lot of
McDammit, you fucking up, big dog. You supposed to be
Here's
a
Young.
star.
Inside, it's Trae Young.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest.
Outside McDaniels. The three is up. Knocks
There you
it
go,
down
boy.
from distance.
There you go, boy.
McDaniels got 6.
Those go down for him in his sleep.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to
Bitch
speak to his
believed
guys.
in you.
Maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Now, does Coach
Nas
believe
Reed's
you?
checked in
Because
for
now,
Ingles. Edwards comes in
now
for
I'm not,
DeSumo.
you know,
And it's
I'm
Dante
out the way.
DiVincenzo in for Highland. George, he's checked in
Oh,
for
snap.
Washington. The shot by Johnson,
Coach
no
don't
good.
believe you.
The Timberwolves
He said,
lead
nope,
by 8.
it's bro time.
Out to DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly.
Shout outs to
And
DiVincenzo.
another three from Minnesota.
Excellent possession there. If you set up DiVincenzo,
The star
it
got to
usually
dish it out
leads to points.
because they're putting too much defense on the floor.
Young inside. DiVincenzo covering. And Young gets it to go.
And
He's
off the
still gonna
jump, they were
embarrass Vincenzo
effective
out
from
there.
deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
From the high post. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Johnson for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Defense, bald-headed goblin.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
Clear that deck. Wow.
Hey, damn
Edwards
it.
has some big bounce.
I don't
here's
know what
Young.
coach is on.
11 points in the game. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Young gets it to go. 13 points in
Good
the game.
defense, bro. But you don't get to bring the ball up the court
Up
doing
top,
that
Edwards.
shit.
Shoots over Johnson.
I
And
shouldn't
so
have
it's
did that.
Minnesota closing
Shouldn't
out
have did
the
that. That was
quarter
very
ahead
slow. I
by
should have
11
held it.
points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's
we
part of
dog
why they
walking
lead.
on
More NBA
halftime.
on 2K Sports right after this.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back. Let's go. I've never seen them do that well. Yeah, not in a long time.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on. And that's what's happening right now.
Oh.
They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries.
Doncic.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian
Damn.
Anderson.
Oh boy, Ant-Man carrying the squad.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen.
The crazy
guys.
thing, Ant ain't even going crazy,
He's
man.
been
He's taking
on
it
fire.
easy out there with just a
Explosive
little bit of help from the
Yeah,
squad.
and in terms of slowing
really
him
got a
down,
ball.
I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different
Literally, they
looks.
keep doing stuff like
Checking out the
that.
group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Sarr out there with Davis. Then there's Bilal
He'll be
Koulibaly.
good
Then there's Johnson.
with the number he
and
got.
it's Young in at the point. And that one's good. Koulibaly.
Exchanging
running. They
buckets from
play either way it
downtown.
went, huh?
That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop.
Even with the score as it
Put
is,
him on the
he just
shirt.
keeps coming at you.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find
That's
the mark.
embarrassing, man. Don't ever do that shit again. Don't ever do that shit again. Don't ever do that shit again.
On defense, Washington.
Trail by 11. A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Throws 30 points a game at the crib. Give me that, bitch.
They're running.
Let's go, bald-headed goblin. Psych.
Doesn't go that time. Good D by Sar.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close
That's
as
all right.
you
We're
can
going to
get
get that right
without
back.
foul.
And let's swing it over to the
Get that right
sideline
back.
and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates
was on
to
that
us
guy.
often. We draft
Y'all
you
don't
guys
even
for a
need the
reason, they say.
timeout.
Don't be scared
What
to
y'all
make a
doing?
mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks.
Randall
Back to you guys.
outside.
Learning on the job.
Randall,
Art
come.
Allie, thanks a lot.
Randall,
Here's
come.
Randall.
Ah!
And Davis with the block.
Well,
Damn.
if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
And it's Davis finishing things off inside.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the
They're
second
holding
half.
it down for
Pass to
the East
McDaniels.
Coast, huh?
Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Gobert from the arc. And it's Coulibaly with the rebound.
Shot,
Wizards
man. I'm never
trail by
shooting
10.
with him again. Not from no three.
Outside Davis. Over
Not
Gobert.
from no three.
Davis misses.
All right, let's slow it down
The
a little bit,
Timberwolves
just
have
a
gone
little
3
bit.
of 7 here in this third quarter.
And then go.
Rebound by the Wizards.
Almost had it.
Just
That was
over
my
2.5
fault.
minutes
They
going
got this
by in the
stupid
second
ass
half.
meter.
Pass to Young.
Why, bro?
On the wing, Davis.
Why?
Checked by Randall. Davis hits.
Damn.
Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Minnesota leading by 8. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. That three's off the mark.
Fucking on my boy's
Yeah, the
assist
defense
parlay,
has really got
man.
to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to
Dog
Sar.
tired. If you dog tired, you
Coulibaly
can't
up top.
compete with
McDaniels
us.
covering.
We keep fresh people on
There's
the
Davis
court.
with the three.
Fresh
McDaniels
people's
with
on
the
the
rebound.
court.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three.
Randall!
This is the energy Randall.
And hold on, man. Speaking of fresh people on the court, what does ACE stand for again? Determine if subs will be based on player fatigue or set rotations. Advanced substitutions based on a team's scores in the game plan. Yeah, fuck that. When they tired, get them the fuck out of there.
He wants to hammer it down.
And Washington
I
will go
want-
for a
if
different
they
look
tired,
here.
I
And
want
a chance
them
to
out
see
the
the latest
game.
edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Pistons, they're building some momentum right
I
now.
want no
and
more
aiming for a spot in
situations
the
like
top five.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Well, credit the screen
See,
there,
with
springing
this,
him loose. For the
this style of subbing, we'll be able to
Edwards
get
taking
more
on all
plays
comers.
going.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Yeah, lock him down.
Pass to Young.
Y'all see what we doing?
Fires the three. Reed with
Y'all
the
see
rebound.
what we doing?
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating the game
Yeah,
scoring.
man.
He emerged as an elite player.
Here's Riley. Young with a screen on Edwards.
And,
Back to Young. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It'll be the start of a three-game trip
Highlander.
on the road.
man.
Edwards slams it in.
That was unbelievable.
Put him
Not
on a
many
shirt.
guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Put him
Thanks
on
to
a
AT&T
shirt.
for that fantastic look from their connected kick. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. There's Young with the three.
Come on, man. Why y'all leaving
Young
them
missing
open?
again.
Okay, I see.
Here's Dosunmu. Sweet little floater. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great
They
example
dog tired,
of how
see?
to build a
We
lead
keep fresh
and
legs
then
on the court.
sustain it.
That
You
get them
win
dog
games
tired,
on both ends of
stressed
the
out.
floor.
stressed out from not playing good basketball, son. And then
Totally.
Dog walking on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I
Highlander.
love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. But
Oh,
stranger things have
yeah. Give me
happened.
that.
DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's Nas Reed, and it's Clark in the three. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
That dunk was basic.
Doing
We all
it
the way
with
up the court with
speed
it.
and style. Edwards putting on a
that
show
point.
at the rim.
Davis a screen.
Stop playing with him. Stop playing
Russell
with him.
deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Shannon.
Yeah,
Nice
that's what I'm talking
rebound.
about.
Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he comes up with the bucket. Edwards got 15 points here in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo.
This
Pass
is
to
in the
Davis.
fourth? Oh, yeah. Y'all cooked, bro. Sorry, Davis. You was
And
supposed
the
to be
layup
doing
is
that.
good off the glass.
Yeah, all that
Yeah,
is
it
too
looks
late,
like he
bro.
hit the reset button at halftime. Not
It's too
sure
late,
if it was
bro.
a
Ant
mechanical
finna go
issue,
crazier
but
on
he's
y'all.
looked much more confident offensively.
Edwards, no
Bro,
good.
if he would have made that.
The Wizards trail by 18. Russell
If he
pass
would've
to
made that,
Davis.
I might have would have took him out.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From
But
down
it's
in the
fun
low
playing
post,
as
it
Ant.
goes.
A slow start for him, but making amends
He
here in
does
the
kind of
second
play
half.
like
And
a
Chris Finch
fresher,
has called timeout.
newer
He
Michael
wants their
Jordan.
game plan to be crystal clear at this
Jumper.
point. Some changes for Minnesota.
mean,
Phillips comes in
inside
for
game.
Shannon, and McDaniels is subbed in for Clark. And Minnesota has
damn it.
possession. It's McDaniels on the wing. Ooh, once again, off the mark by
But
Minnesota.
that's the problem. How can we ever
Pass
be
to Johnson.
where we need to be if y'all can't make
Down
that
low.
three?
Here's Davis.
No, if you're going to foul Davis,
That was
you better
great
make it a
defense,
hard
bro.
one.
That wasn't no
KD
foul.
is so strong.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball.
Damn
All
well, he ain't
coaches
touched
talk
that,
about
man.
that, try to get their
They're like,
teams to
who
do
was
it.
this off-brand on the
Really
court
great
again?
when
Yeah,
you
don't
see it
touch
in
the
action.
stars, player.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I
when
love
Chenzo get
seeing
the dunking, that's
DiVincenzo
when you
be
know it's over with.
opportunistic on offense.
It don't matter what
He's
you do now,
very
Trey Young.
effective
You
when
ain't
he
win.
seeks out his own shot.
And you got
Oh,
dunked
that's
on.
what he does. Trey
Yeah,
Young
that is
knocking
what
down
he
a
do.
three.
Ain't it?
Well, that's his first
That's
three
what he
here
do,
in the
right?
second half.
Right,
Gotta
that's
think
what he
he'd
do.
like-
Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all
That's
an
what he
opponent
do.
can hope to do is limit the damage.
Yeah!
Wizards trail by 15.
So you gotta chill. Chill.
Now Sarr.
That.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
Yeah, that's what
That's
they
right.
want to see.
Play ball.
He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command
play
of this
ball.
game.
Edwards jams it home.
Talk about a guy who plays above the rim.
34
Anthony
points.
Edwards.
Light work.
And
Light
timeout
work.
is called by Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Like, that's light
And
work.
let's
He
send
just
it over
goes
to
out
Allie
and blacks
LaForce.
out.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what
Next
Brian
thing
Keefe
you
was
know,
saying to
it's
the team.
20
They told
plus
the team
points,
to
30
dig
plus
deep,
points,
play
40
with
plus
passion,
points.
finish this
I don't
game
know
out
how
right.
far he's gonna
We'll see if
take
they
it.
do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Johnson outside.
But it
Now
would be
Young.
dope to see him take it closer to the hundreds.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
We've seen this before from Young. Once he gets going on offense, there's no let-up in his attack.
Edwards. And he drives in. Both hands there for a little extra.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Wizards trail by 15.
Yeah. You already know the vibes, that's why.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Defense is
Here's
impeccable.
Johnson. Let's loose for three.
Impregnable.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
A big
Except
part
for
of
that
what Johnson winning the top
play.
10, Trey's
Other than that, look
three-point
at
shooting.
this.
I mean, he was NBA ready from day one.
And what can y'all do with us, man?
And they were really able to find the
What can y'all do
mismatches they
with us?
wanted and
That
exploit
brother
those all night.
right there,
Great execution from the
he might
players
just
and
get to
coaching
40
staff for the
just because he
Timberwolves.
wants to.
This team did a lot of things well
You know what I
tonight.
mean?
Number
He gets to
one was
40
passing
points
the ball.
right now.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
Yeah, this is a
Just
nice
going
victory
crazy
for them.
on them. They
It's
can't
win
do
number
nothing with
14 of the year.
And with this one all
People
but in
can't
the
do
record
nothing with it.
books,
Straight from
they
the
set
other
the
with it.
tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you
I don't
knew
know why
this
we
was a
playing
monster
tight
game for
defense.
Anthony
Like, go
Edwards.
ahead, shoot that
Well, he
weak
was
shit.
the reliable option for them
Get up the court
on just
and get some
about
more
every
points.
possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Target from range.
Leaving nothing to chance. This
Yeah,
run
they
shutting
not
the
playing
door.
with you.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a
Look at y'all.
potential
Look at y'all
comeback.
just making stupid decisions now.
And he can't jam it through.
That was my fault.
Here's Sarr.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw
We got
two
it,
different
baby.
teams tonight. One played with
Dog
confidence,
walk.
operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome.
I thought Trey
The crowd
Young
was
and
involved from the jump.
Anthony
Once
Davis
they
was going to
started
be
to really
enough
pour it
to
on,
stop the real
it was fun
Anthony
to see how it
Davis.
all came
I mean,
together.
Anthony
And
Edwards.
that'll do it, folks.
Why'd I
For Grant
just
Hill,
call
Ali
them
LaForce, and Coach
NBA?
Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian
That's
Anderson.
not their
Thank you for
names.
watching the NBA on 2K
Yeah,
Sports.
look at how real
And
nigga
as we
ball.
leave you, here's a
Bitch.
look at our player of the
Dunking
game,
on shit.
Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards.
Move. I was handling my business. Dunking on niggas. Shut the fuck up, for I'm up in the. Yeah, let me get a song on 2K. I could do that. I be dunking up. Get into the. He made all his threes too. So did DiVincenzo. But once again, Anthony and friends, man. That's what it is from now on, man. It's Ant and friends. He came out there, put a nice 44 piece up. DiVincenzo gave us some appetizers. McDaniels, gave us appetizers, as well as Randall appetizers, and the rest of them chipped in where they could. Fuck Gobert. He's a little tired ass bastard. But that's neither here nor there. Next game, we gotta go crazy. Yeah, we gotta go crazy.
Now to the good part.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a we have the first leg of the NBA
Let's
season
get
right now behind us.
it.
The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right
Yo,
now
got it.
is when you can make sense of wins and losses. And who you
Get bull
play
shit out of
matters
here,
so much.
Yeah, that's what I want to
Wins
see.
and
Beat his
started here
ass.
to balance out.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves.
Punch the shit
The
out.
wingmen, Edwards and
Ball
McDaniel.
Mitty Goblin, that's what
The
he
big men on
does.
the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well,
Talk
guys,
to
nobody
him.
is quite sure
Talk
just
to
how the
him.
partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the
That boy
desert.
fresh
They
off
were
of
just
putting
one
up
of three
44 and they
backcourts
grew
to
fast.
average
Damn, I was
20
so
points per
focused.
game
I was so thirsty to
last
get to the
season.
next game. I
But with
didn't
so
even
many
choose my
overlapping
jerseys.
qualities,
I
not
hate
the
these
most
jerseys.
obvious fit, but many in the league
I
feel
hate
that
these
Green
jerseys,
could mold
but we
himself
gonna
actually
still ball
after
out.
Booker, and that gives the Suns
gonna still
another
ball
potential
out.
offensive focal point.
That shit is kinda
Everyone around the
distracting.
league is curious to see how they'll
Ugly
make
ass
this work,
jerseys.
guys.
A dangerous duo for sure.
We gotta look
Thank
fly
you very
while we
much for the
playing ball,
report there,
man. We can't be
Shams.
looking
Most
like no
appreciated.
Forrest Gumps
Now
and
here's
shit.
Williams. Following the miss
Shit
by
just
Julius
boof.
Randle. Shot
Boof
clock
pack
at 6.
3000.
Booker with no one around hits the three-point
All
bomb.
right. I
Booker's
get it.
taking that shot every time.
He's gonna have to compete with
Here's Edwards.
that man right there.
His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident, love how they're using him.
Of course, he's confident. He just made. This is squad. When he's out on the court, he's the priority. You're not thinking about the game. You're not thinking about Chenzo. You're not even thinking about Randall. It's whoever get up the court. But other than that, that's who should be up the court. Good stuff, Chenzo. And if you can get one of those, you can get one of those.
Just where he wanted to be.
Threw bro on the floor. That's all we needed. They was gonna call that foul. But he should have made that dunk. Should have dunked on the square.
On the wing, Booker.
Square
Edwards. No good from Booker.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Randall with the
And how about the touch there?
Randall's starting to become a 6-point-a-game ass nigga.
Likes to get
But that's all I got, bro. That's all I got. Like, oh, hell no, man. Get the ball and play ball.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams.
You get tired, you sit your black
Here
ass
is
down,
Brooks.
man. And then you get back out there and then you do your stuff.
And a long wind up and
The dunk by Brooks.
on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo.
Chenzo.
That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. DiVincenzo's got
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And got
Pass to
you know
Gillespie.
what I mean? And ain't playing with y'all, you know what I mean? And it's like, look, if this is going to be my squad, I'm going to play this bitch like I'm the point
You'll
guard.
see him miss such an open look.
Here's McDaniels. That three off the mark.
Damn, McDammit, that was your point, man.
Booker dishes to Williams. Floats a runner. That one's in. His first shot in this game.
And once he got to the 10,
get his
I think he was
composure fast
surprised to
enough,
find
man.
himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of that. He'll gladly take it.
Brooks outside. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Good on the shot.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shout outs to the
You know,
coach.
Richard, while he's still one of the elite
I don't want to
scorers
see
in
no
the
more
game,
dog-tired
Devin
niggas
Booker
on my
missed
court.
All-Star selection
Oh!
in 2025.
Yeah, it can get very tough
That's
when
what
it gets
I'm
to that
talking about,
all-star
boy. That's
selection.
what I'm
No one
talking
questions
about.
his number or his talent.
Yeah. And man about to start making y'all play ball. Uh-oh. Play ball.
DiVincenzo against Booker.
We out of here.
Finished
Uh-oh. Get dunked on.
What a huge
So
flush
goof ass out of
by
here. Put him on the
Edwards.
poster.
Showing off right
Put
now.
him on the
Look at
shirt.
that last play with the
Man.
AT&T connected
In
cam.
the armpit. Pause. That's what happened, man. You should have stood your ass there.
47 seconds left to play in the first.
Now you could. And that's gotta hurt you. That happened
Booker
at your
looking
crib,
around.
bro. You got embarrassed, bro.
From outside, off the mark.
Now,
The
not
Minnesota
only are they
Timberwolves coming to
appreciate
this one
my
after the win
greatness,
against the Wizards. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels, and he's good on the three ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Booker outside.
Vincenzo.
It's Allen on the wing. And nothing is falling for him right now.
My boy Chenzo going stupid out there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim.
That's
one
what he
eye on
do,
the
man.
clock.
That's what he do.
Nice
Just
job.
casually. No, just
He didn't even
layup
look
buzzer
worried
beater. That
about
wasn't
the
no
time on
crazy.
the clock. Nice way to end it.
Anthony Edwards
I
has
know that
been
was the
leading
hardest
the
play of the
charge
game.
for the Timberwolves. He
Hardest
finishes
play
with
of the
9
game.
points in the quarter.
That was
The
just
D
to
is
send
having
the
all
message
sorts
that,
of problems
hey,
with them.
first
Don't
and
go
foremost, he
anywhere.
dog walked
We'll be
young.
right back.
Second and foremost, we got these ugly ass
And if
jerseys
you're
on,
just
so you
tuning
mad
in,
as
we've
hell.
got a wide margin on the
You know
scoreboard,
what I mean?
but
So we about to
plenty
whoop
of time
y'all.
left for a comeback. And a chance
So
to
we don't
catch
gotta
up
wear
on some
these
numbers
jerseys
here.
no
The
more,
scoring
man.
breakdown for the Timberwolves.
No
They've
fouls,
really
no
been dialed
nothing
in
that
from
we
deep.
don't need.
This
We
is a
don't need
team
this.
that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much
Who the
anymore.
hell did that?
Converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's McDaniels at small forward.
That man is crazy, bro. It's not even the second half yet.
Goodwin feeling
I mean, the first half yet.
Pass to Green.
It's already going crazy.
Here's Iguodaro. Guarded by Reed. And that one's good. Iguodaro.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. On the go with all the content. That's on Jalen Green. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter
shout out to my coach that got the memo. Keep it fresh players on the court. I'm not playing.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Outstanding defense, man. But hey,
on top of having a reliable jumper, hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
It's Edwards on the wing.
I don't know why y'all did that dumb shit.
Edwards got 19
Y'all keep
points.
leaving them open from over there. Then shoot, you gonna go over there.
Defending the triple.
Outside from over there.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Maybe Vincenzo should just start going to the cup.
Stolen by Anderson. 4 on 3
as soon
break.
as I said that.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Okay. I see Vincenzo. You on fire? You on fire? You orchestrating out there?
Pass to Brooks. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
He just
we really didn't need that. Y'all gonna cool my niggas down doing that dumb shit. Coach, you didn't have to call a timeout.
O'Neal comes
right,
in for
luckily
help.
we still got our hot fires.
By 11. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it.
And that's the problem right there. Just cooled us off doing that goof ass shit, man.
Booker is
my nigga off,
this
man.
Can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Now let's get back to our regularly
Over in the
scheduled
corner,
program.
McDaniels. Here's the floater. Edwards
Damn.
can't hit.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. For 3, Booker. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go.
Okay,
I see you. You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Yep.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Run the court.
Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Can't cash in from a high post. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing here by 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Edwards can't hit.
Damn, so we couldn't
Phoenix
get a foul?
has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Booker, and the shot goes in. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Keep feeding the hot
Booker's
hand.
having his
Booker has
way.
it going in this one.
The fader. And so it's
Oh,
the
you supposed to.
with a 6-point lead at the end
That
of
was
the quarter.
supposed to be
They're feeling very
cakewalk,
confident,
man.
shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating
That's
the
right,
pace.
halftime.
And we'll be right back after this.
Halftime, ass whoopings, halftime, ass whoopings, halftime, ass whoopings. Man, let's get back to
It's
it,
a
man.
coach's dream to see the ball
So I'm
whip
trying
around
to
the floor
low-key
like
play
this.
one more
They're playing
game
some
after
selfless
this.
basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking. And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time to check out the power rankings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin,
Never does he got 23 going into the second half again. I don't believe that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Williams against Gobert. Baseline jumper. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 9. Pass to Gillespie. McDaniels against Brooks. Williams passes to Gillespie. Here's Booker. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Minnesota. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Phoenix, 9 games back. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. It's good. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Yeah.
Booker against Edwards. Booker outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great tee that time from Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, okay, and
now here is O'Neal. Here's Gillespie, defended by DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 13. Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
yeah.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed,
they trying to break that dog walk. All I know is if you keep the boot on their neck, they just going to give up.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And timeout called by Jordan Otts. He's ready to talk things through with him. Allen's checked in for Booker. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's O'Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. O'Neal's got his first basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have a knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Back to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They will.
There's O'Neal with the three.
They know it's over.
Reed with the
Look at that
rebound.
stupid ass three they shot. Yep, they know it's over.
They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
That was an accident. I ain't gonna lie.
Second chance effort. Here's Randall. Another
Randall.
play. They had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
What the fuck?
Pass to Gillespie. Allen left side. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards kicks to Randall. Tried to answer back.
Fucked up my boy Parlay, man.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him.
Ever miss when Ant passes you the ball? You make the shot when Ant passes you the ball. You make the shot when Ant passes you the ball. I repeat, you make the shot when Ant passes you the ball. Get the fuck off my court.
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really, the defense fouling there.
Get Randall the fuck out of here, truly.
That's exactly what you need to do.
And Williams drops them both.
Dog tired. Get him off my court.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Island finds Reed. Here's Phillips. Another miss by Minnesota.
I don't know who the fuck Phillips is.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And
you know who would be a menace? Highlander off the bench, and Conley at point, Highlander at shooting guard.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves,
whoever in.
They've got Reed.
You're not dog walking them no more, by the way.
And it's Clark in at the 3.
Yeah, I gotta respect this shit still.
Here's Highland, and he uses the glass on the lane. Highland's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Minnesota.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Now here's Booker, defended by Dosunmu. Here's Iguodala. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Clark in the corner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Whoever threw it, bro.
Conley now comes in for Dosunmu. Green, no luck. Minnesota leading by 11. And it's Highland in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Missed it.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Green slams it in.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green.
Oh, we got Conley. Oh, shit, they heard me.
Here's Highland.
That's exactly what I seen going down. Yeah.
Highland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The man has
Highlander,
no heart, and
that's a scary
poor
sight.
defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go to the next.
That's a scary sight.
A little hard out here.
And
That's
timeout called
exactly
by
what I
Jordan
wanted,
Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting.
That's the
Much
guy I
fewer
know.
wasted possessions.
But McDaniels, man, he's got to keep doing that. He's got to be consistent. And once I see that consistency from bro.
Oh,
that's a double whammy, guys.
Once I see consistency
right.
like that
great
from bro.
defensive play.
Yeah.
Very emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew
Then he
what
can
was
be
on his mind.
McDermott again.
Suns trail by 16. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Reed with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And get the 3. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Off the glass.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
And down goes the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Now, this is starting to look like the squad.
Nowadays in the NBA, teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves.
Julius
Randle's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Trained from outside.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Brooks. The 3 is off. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-6 run. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
But I respect it.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest. And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
So it's Minnesota now. And Edwards slams it in.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And with that, they remain
Dogs.
undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Yep, that was the best dunk all game. That's when I knew it was over. When he did that dunk, bro, his whole self-esteem was over with. He was like, damn. He just did that to me at the crib, bro. We finna lose. And that's exactly what y'all did. Y'all proceeded to lose. Plus, y'all don't have a squad neither. At least it looked like we had a big 2. Damn. Finally, bruh. Came out there and put out 17. That's what we needed, man. Vincenzo almost got a double-double. Didn't miss a shot. Shoutouts to Highlander. Randall didn't do shit. Bitch ass nigga was missing all game, bro. What is up with this man? Like, honestly. That's kind of crazy. And these are away games. I've been doing like 2 games a stream before it. We'll do one more. This time, let's get them damn jerseys right. We going in all black. Oh.
Coming right up, the Kings taking on the Timberwolves. For the Sacramento Kings, it's been a tough road for this. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about
I really didn't mean to do that. I meant to pass the ball.
Lineup for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo. Oh my! Throwing down.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Might have a game on our hands.
Here's DeRozan.
Shit, we didn't dog walk them last game.
Board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Westbrook with the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement.
Look like they're trying to put the boot on their neck early, just to let them know.
Intentionally and aggressively.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort
at the same time.
Distribute the basketball.
Here's Edwards. Misses in close.
No such thing as an easy
like they getting stops on us. We got to get stops on them.
Murray, no good.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Edwards with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively, and the basket by Edwards. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Westbrook.
Come on.
Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night. Kings trail by 7.
It's looking like a Chicago Bulls situation. We got a big 2.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to DeRozan.
But McDaniels got to prove that he's consistent.
No good. A bit long that time. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-3 run. Now here's Edwards. Over Levine. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Let's go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense. Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And
yeah, by Westbrook. I seen him call the timeout.
And it's Monk in for Westbrook. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. DeRozan down low, guarded by Edwards. And that one's good. DeRozan.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Back to Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
5 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over DeMar DeRozan and slaps it down.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like
You
that.
don't care about
And thanks
none
to
of that.
AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam.
Woo.
DiVincenzo against Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. DeRozan against Edwards. Monk for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And he makes it. Edwards got 13.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The first quarter is crazy,
Anthony
but they're not
Edwards has
playing
been
with him.
on display for Minnesota. His finger. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Bald-headed goblin.
Rudy! Fancy!
Bald-headed goblin.
7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
And it's Monk with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 14-point game. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Levine. They set the screen. Launches a 3. And Zach Levine from deep.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And Chris Finch
really don't
need
need the timeout.
He's going to talk it over with his guys. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Russell Westbrook comes in for Monk. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Gobert. And Anderson subbed in for Julius Randle.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play-style play now demand.
Damn.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Here's Sabonis. DiVincenzo against Westbrook. Achua passes to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Levine for 3. Anderson pulls it down.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
For three. Kept alive by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. He can't get that one to fall.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to Levine. Fires from deep. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night. Minnesota leading by 13. Outside Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Gets the 3 to fall. McDaniels got 11.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
DeRozan is checked in for Zach LaVine. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. Jacks up a 3. And DeRozan gets the 3. 5 points in the game.
Oh, man. DeRozan with the rapid release.
Here's Edwards. Power it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
It's Edwards on the wing. And 1:01 left in the first half. Shannon's shot is off.
Don't let him down.
Trail by 13. DeRozan outside.
These are my assists. What you fucking up?
DeRozan gets inside and scores.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Pretty tight defense there on Edwards. As a matter of fact, a little too tight.
Minnesota shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Some changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray comes in for Achua. And it's Levine in for Hunter.
38.
That's a great job getting to the line here.
Crazy.
You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Ingles, no good. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook against Ingles. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Minnesota up 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio and traded wisdom.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Kings.
They're within striking distance.
And that is going to do it for...
Damn! 22 points in the first half. Might as well pack it up, man. Pack it up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Some of the hottest players in the league to show you now.
Exactly.
Top scorers among shooting guards during the previous 10 games. Anthony Edwards on top. And, of course, Zach LaVine.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If if you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Levine passes to Sabonis. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Edwards. Levine converts despite the D.
Well, this is what you admire about Levine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some meat on that sandwich now.
Edwards, that's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
DeRozan against Clark. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Buries it from 3. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're
Randall.
4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, a little look that time as it drops.
That was supposed to be a 3.
And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Edwards can't hit. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Murray. Oh! Murray making his presence felt inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Monk. Outside Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the
picked by Sabonis. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
Randall, good.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Brian, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. And here's DeRozan. He's got 9. Monk finds DeRozan over McDaniels. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Monk. DeRozan's got 11 points. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Randall
that's
outside.
What we lead by. So you're going to need another 11, brother.
DeRozan against McDaniels. And here's Gobert from the arc. Monk grabs the miss.
Man, his shot is so
Sacramento, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half.
Stupid, awkward. I'm not doing it over here.
Minnesota with a rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
McDaniels, that's good. Oh, he's got 13.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Pulls up, high post. And it's DeRozan missing.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. That one falls.
Oh.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
Sabonis with a screen on DiVincenzo.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defense.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 12. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next.
They cooked.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves.
What a play.
The 4th quarter. Sumu is out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Nas Reed. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
If y'all can make them
Pass to Monk.
tired.
3-pointer.
So
McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Highland. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. McDaniels can't hit. Kings trail by 14.
He just got hold.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Boy. Oh, good stuff. I don't know how that's possible, but good stuff.
1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Highland against Hunter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Wow.
And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Sumu comes in for Mike Conley. On defense, Minnesota. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Great open look there.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Highland. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Westbrook.
Oh, let's go,
off the
Highland.
rim and drops.
And from the mid-range area,
They
they've been
bogus
the
for
more
taking Conley
effective
up.
team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Puts it up from 12. Sabonis' shot is off. Minnesota leading by 15. Highland looking for an opening. Not that time. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Westbrook against Highland. Oh, the feathering touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Minnesota leading by 13. The release. And he gets the jumper to fall.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approch. You want to get the ball to the guys who
they
make
not letting
plays.
them get back in the game
Working,
at
keep
all.
working.
It's
That's
over
what I
with.
say. Keep the pressure on them.
It's
And
over
Doug Christie has called a
with.
timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And Sacramento with some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Achua. DeRozan comes in for Hunter. And it's Zach LaVine in for Monk. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team.
Randall,
they took a
what the
laid-back
fuck,
approach to
boy?
the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Yes, sir!
Basically just ignored that contact inside.
17
really
points, huh?
Finished by McDaniels.
Yeah,
Outside
looking like he's trying to be Scottie Pippen out there.
And he sinks the jumper.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher.
Look,
and his
there
coach
go your
knows
Jordan
that too.
right there.
No signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they have owned this team from start to finish, now collecting their 3rd win against them and sweeping the season series against Sacramento.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Now Sabonis. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Boy, for a player
Tried
who
to
can be
avoid
a one-man
that.
offense, DeRozan's got plenty in his passing game skill set, too.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Edwards against Levine.
We had the ball.
Shoots a 3. Can't get it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. McDaniels cleared away by DeRozan. And it's Sacramento's
It really
ball.
don't matter.
It's a 13-point game.
But, let my man score.
McDaniels. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Dunk on him. My boys. Yeah, we keep playing like that and we're gonna be alright. Fuck Randall. Yeah, and Gobert. Anywho, that's it. I'm falling asleep. I'm getting up out of here, y'all. So y'all make sure you like and subscribe if you made it to this part. You feel me? And yeah.